On November 15, 2018, NASA sent a single command across 94 million miles of empty space. One instruction, one transmission, one goodbye. The Kepler Space Telescope received it, acknowledged it, and then went silent forever. They called it the goodnight command. A machine that had spent 9 years searching for other worlds, watching for the faintest flickers of distant suns, was being told, finally, to rest. But this was not a death. It was something far stranger. Kepler launched in March 2009 with one mission: find planets around other stars. Its method was simple, patient, and brutal. Stare at one patch of sky. Watch about 150,000 stars. Wait for the light to dip. When a planet crossed in front of its star, that star dimmed by a tiny fraction. Less than a blink. Less than a whisper. But inside that whisper was a world. For 4 years, Kepler stared into Cygnus and Lyra without blinking. And the universe answered. Hot Jupiters, super-Earths, ice giants, lava worlds, planets orbiting 2 suns, worlds packed into systems so crowded they rewrote what astronomers thought was possible. Before Kepler, we wondered if planets were common. After Kepler, the question changed. How many billions are out there? Then, in May 2013, Kepler broke. A reaction wheel, one of the gyroscopes that kept its gaze steady, failed. It was the second one to die. With only 2 left, Kepler could no longer hold its original target. The data smeared. The main mission was over. NASA prepared to say goodbye, but the engineers refused. They turned the sun into a tool. By balancing the spacecraft against solar radiation pressure, they used sunlight itself as an invisible third wheel. Kepler became a sailboat in space, steadied by photons. They called the new mission K2, and the dying telescope kept finding worlds. But every adjustment cost fuel. Every turn burned hydrazine. Kepler had been designed for a few years. It survived for 9. By 2018, it was running on fumes, drifting in an Earth-trailing orbit around the Sun. The team downloaded the last data, knowing decades of discoveries were still hidden inside those final measurements. On October 30th, NASA announced Kepler was out of fuel, but it was still alive. So on November 15th, engineers sent the final commands. They disabled its fault protection systems, turned off its transmitters, turned off its receivers. One by one, they shut down the senses of a machine that had spent its life staring outward. Kepler is still out there now, silent and blind, slowly falling behind Earth around the Sun. It will never speak again. But it left us more than 2,600 confirmed worlds and thousands more candidates. It proved planets are everywhere. Our galaxy may hold more planets than stars, scorched worlds, frozen worlds, ocean worlds, and rocky worlds where liquid water might pool beneath alien skies. Kepler did not find another Earth. It did something bigger. It made another Earth feel possible. And somewhere in the dark, the telescope that showed us those worlds is still drifting. Its eye pointed toward stars it can no longer see. It will never visit what it found. But because of Kepler, we know they are there. For more cinematic stories from the edge of the cosmos, follow Stellarscope, where the universe never stops speaking.